Hey, how you doing? This is George here from Social Media for Life, and I wanted to put out some thoughts on match funding for nonprofits using social media. Something that's been very successful, and I wanted to bring to your attention, though some people know of this, I know that there's many people who are new with social media and getting nonprofits, donations, getting people to, raise funds. The match campaign, obviously, is a very powerful, useful campaign. And a lot of times I find that nonprofits are not working with the equity donation people. These are people who are always donating money every year. A good percentage of them want it to be private, but there is a bigger percentage of them that have to do with corporations or businesses or entities that are in, the public. They could be stores, they could be corporations. And one of the things that is something for you to think about is doing a social media match campaign that also benefits these corporations or retail stores or anybody who has public businesses as a feel-good campaign. And what I mean by that is let's just say that you have a donation that comes in every year for $2,500 from a corporation or a major business, and this is part of what they do. To benefit them and to benefit you, to possibly double the money, is to run a campaign on social media like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and your blogging, and also podcasting for, let's say a 48-hour period. And let's say the amount that was put in by a particular business was $2,500. And you would say, hey, for the next 48 hours, so-and-so company will match everything up to $2,500. And that's a good spin when you start putting that out there on social media. It does a nice, soft, feel-good campaign for the company or the retail store or the corporation that actually put this in. And then something that also benefits the people who are donating is you put the donate button on one of their pages, on their site, though it is prepared to reflect the nonprofit company that's benefiting from it. When it goes to their website, they get a little more accelerated branding and imaging through social media. Of course, you have a team on Twitter and Facebook that's doing the cross-linking and the blogging and everything for this 48-hour period. But it's a very powerful tool to potentially bring in a lot more money, doubling that amount, as well as kind of a really satisfying feel-good for the client. Another thing is that you can go out looking for donations, and let's say you set a level that if you donate more than $500, that you'll run a social media match campaign reflecting exactly what I just said. So if you were to come to me and say, hey, listen, George, we have this, that, and the other thing, but if you give $500, we do a match campaign through social media, and we'll redirect it to Social Media for Life page where there'll be a donate button, and you'll get some further branding and imaging and getting that much needed feel-good campaign, which, of course, in today's environment, it's giving is getting these days. Anyhow, so I think you understand what I'm saying. It should be pretty clear, utilizing social media to benefit both you, the nonprofit organization, and the people who are donating, should they choose to participate in the program. Like I said, there's a lot of people or companies that want to be under the radar. But for you to go out in your cause marketing initiatives to raise funds, this is one of those good, best, or betters type initiatives. And your better would be to set that margin, like I said, at 500, 1,000, 1,500, and do the match game on social media to, get everybody in the mix. So those are my thoughts for the day. And you can take that and kind of turn it around and play with it, and maybe hopefully it's stimulated some other thoughts that you could possibly take from there and maybe even take it to another level. All right, so this is George here from Social Media for Life. I'm glad I could be of some kind of help to you. All right, see ya.